Welcome to OWAD today. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Let's continue explore some classical China character. And Fa is today's character. I translate it as law because this is how this word was used. Is currently used as law equivalent. So if you put in Google Translate law, translate into Chinese, it will be Fa. Okay. How Chinese express law? It's very complicated, right? At least there are four parts of it. And some of you, if you have been on this channel for a while, you can recognize here is the water sign. And this is indeed what contemporary Chinese, both versions retained. We have water in there. And water symbolizes even because water will flow otherwise. And if it is even, there's nowhere to go. There's no distance, no, what do you call it? The gravity um, distance. So the water won't flow. So water symbolizes even-handedness or fair treatment. There's no bias. I mean, ideally, we are free from bias. So that's law's one requirement to be unbiased. The right side is kind of a deer-looking thing, and according to scholars, this is a mythical deer-looking animal that was able to make judgment of who is the one who is at fault. So it's almost like instead of a human judge, a, a deer-looking mythic animal, it's said to be able to make such judgment. Maybe that incident happened once in history, and then that anecdote was then incorporated into a law practice and become the symbol, the icon to mean, judgment, somebody who can tell from many, many different evidence. All right. And the bottom is leaving or removal. So, 去. And so removal have this cave thing, or leave or go, means you take departure from your residence. So ancient times, the residence is in a cave. So here is outside the cave. There is this, stylized a human figure almost. So that means removed. So the whole thing, water, unbiased judgment, and the result of that is somebody who is at fault, who break the law, are going to be removed from the community. That's a punishment. All right, so 法律, we have this law, and 律 means regulation. So Chinese tend to use two characters with very close, highly overlapped in its meaning. We say it twice without repeat. We don't say 法法, okay? We use another character that kind of similar with nuance, and they may have different angles, but they're pointing toward the same thing. And so we use this interlocking mechanism to lock down into the meaning of this particular expression. So one single Chinese character would have a multitude of, like this spoke, multitudes of meanings. And each individual one have this multitudes. And when we have two of them, we lock it down so that almost like a password of meaning. And then the listener who doesn't see the characters here, we just hear 法律, then, the chances of it's another 法律, meaning totally different things, will be very low. Okay. 刑法, 刑 means punishment. So comes with law. The result would be punishment. So that's a Chinese 刑法. So it's, I guess it's the quantification of what crime will deserve what kind of punishment. So that's the law book regarding that. 魔法, 魔 is magic. So it's not like humanly possible. So it's beyond human capability. And then we pair that with 法 to create, well, 魔法is a simply Chinese way to say magic. But we have to pair the mo with something to mean it's the magical way or the magic. So it doesn't follow, I guess, the physical law, and it follows magic law. So it's a supernatural, superhuman type of phenomenon. And we will say that's the magic law. That's 魔法. All right. So here is a gavel to symbolize the law. And I had a conversation with ChatGPT. It's quite interesting, as this is a regulation, I guess, of in the courtroom for the judge to proceed, to make to call everybody's attention, to calm down people, to stop a conversation or start a conversation. So this is almost like in a courtroom in a contentious environment. The law, the judge make the call of start, end, and make the final call, and it gives a sense of authority, and it's also serves the practical purpose of drawing attention. So that's quite interesting, and it's made of wood. It looks like ordinary. It's not heavily ornamented, so it shows it's still humble, but it holds the authority in there. All right, so that's gavel symbolizing 法. Thank you very much for your time. See you another day.